Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. Hope you are all doing well. This is the Sagittarius May 2024 outlook for Sagittarius placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hello. And cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Switch that energy around as needed. And you'll notice we're doing everything different again. Ever changing. I guess that's all my 8th house placements. But yeah, I'm going to keep on being fluid until I find what I like. That's usually what I do. So love only. We're going to do singles and couples. It so far has been coming out in that order. I will read whoever comes up and then do the opposite for the next so that we cover everybody. Then I will be separating those career and finance readings later. So be sure and check back for those at a later date. That will be coming up here within the next couple of weeks or so. If you're brand new, my name is Cody. I am your conscious soul reader. Welcome to the channel. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, I appreciate your continued support and love. So thank y'all so much for hitting that like button. The subscribe button, that notification bell, if you are new, will allow you to see whenever I am energetically called to go live or post a video for you. So be sure and hit those up. The description box has my links for the personal readings and my other platforms as well. So be sure to look over in the description box for all of that. I'm sorry for the interruptions. Okay. Oh, and I don't have forgive me, my microphone. My dad is going to fuss at me if I don't have my microphone in. I have to have a microphone. Sorry. I can hear my dad right now. Microphone. And one time I put it in the wrong hole. One time I didn't have the button. We're ready. We're ready. I promise. It's been that kind of day, I think. So it's really kind of Mercury retrograde is letting go. Finally. And the Pluto has gone and done its thing now. So lots of fun stuff constantly. Here we go. Finally, here we go. Okay. That's better. All right, here we are. Hi, I'm here. Hey, you. All right, here we go. So we're going to do a Celtic cross for singles and for couples. I will read whoever comes out and then do the opposite just after so that everybody gets covered. It's been coming out singles first and then couples. So we'll just see what happens. So we're going to look at that U position for Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If anything does not resonate, be sure to check your other placements so you can put together a pretty good picture of what could be coming up for you in the month of May. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what does Sagittarius need to know for May? What's that U position? You have an opportunity. This is not in any other Rider-Waite typical decks. This is specific for the unofficial Shitty Tarot for Schitt's Creek. That is an opportunity. You're being presented. Okay, we've got 10 of Pentacles in the World card with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Interesting. So there's a lot of success and security in some sort of a new opportunity coming up. What crosses or complements? Looks good. I'm not going to speak to whom it is yet. Could be, you already are in a partnership and you're looking to get married. So that could be for some of you. Not all of the time. Is it going to say just that? So let's see what crosses or complements Sagittarius. Judgment. Big major decision. And here's another page. So we had the Page of Cups before. Now we have the Page of Pentacles about laying a plan. And now the stress comes with that 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. So stress with this major decision, right? Executing a plan getting the courage, basically, to deliver some sort of a message. Interesting. What's that? Best that can be achieved position. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Usually I just take one and then explain it, but it wants, okay, we're going to talk about it. Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is the action call to center, slow down. Okay, we have Empress, Devil, Page of Swords. There's another page with Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Could have something to do with children, because we have the Devil card with the Empress. For some of you, this is really specific, and I don't do health or legal, but that is common in tarot to mention like infertility issues. For some of you, just, you know, if it does not resonate, throw it out. For others of you, this is about, with the Devil card, with the Empress, this is about being like heavily like maybe even obsessed, right? A little like family obsessed, like when are we gonna have kids? I want to have this many. You know, this person is just like overboard. The stress card could be coming out with somebody like really having to really think about what they're capable of. If somebody's just like, I want to have, you know, 5 kids, and they're just like, wow, do I have that in me? Ooh, do I have that in me? You know, it's not for everybody. Some people are like really into that sort of thing. So I don't know how that resonates for some of you. For others of you, this could be about, you know, dealing with some demons here and looking at how much work is going to need to go into helping this person. Okay. Helping your person, helping yourself for some of you. So whew. But again, there is this Page of Pentacles, because that's just like on the backside. The position is the best that can be achieved, is whatever it is that you're thinking about doing and working needs to be from a place of being really slow and methodical versus like busy. And in this place of Eight of Swords is overthinking of imagination and memories, both of which are not current reality, you know. And so the Four of Swords takes you back to current reality. Four of Swords is about, okay, center, ground, meditate, go within, think clearly, right? It's chopping that 8 in half to the 4 and like cutting it down to get to the core of what you need to really focus on. Whew. Okay. And I was playing with the deck, and here's the Strength card at the bottom. Okay. Tell me about the Foundation. I still don't know if this is singles or couples yet. Feels single with the Opportunity card. We'll see. I'll clarify. What is the Foundation? The reason? Lovers. I just got my answer, right? I ask, I receive. Here, Lovers. Lovers card. The Lovers card is, we've got the Nine of Cups. There's the Emperor at the bottom. So that, I think this has to do with family, because here's the Page of Cups too. And when the Emperor and the Empress come out, that's mom and father energy, mother, father energy. And with the Lovers card, this is a major choice. Major choice. Somebody might be presenting, you know, hey, let's start a family. That would be my wish fulfillment, you know, to have, you know, so many kids. Knight of Cups, about following their heart, to present this in a way of like, you know, hey, what do you think? And what do you think about like 5, maybe 8? You know, you're like, how many? You want to what? Now, for the rest of you, maybe if this doesn't have anything to do with kids, this is just a major, major, major partnership. And it looks pretty established. It looks pretty established. So what is the past position? Oh, geez. Okay. I guess I tapped it. The Tower, 3 of Wands. So a really, really, really chaotic past. And then you just kind of like were waiting for things to settle, calm, for your for your better way to kind of come in. You just knew it was going to be better than what it was in the past here with the Sagittarius energy showing up. With that Three of Wands, it's like, get me away from this chaos, this trauma, which could give somebody hesitation whenever they are considering like having a nice, big, robust, full home. If they've always had a chaotic life, somebody may not be about going into more. They were maybe thinking, one, two tops, but having like a whole army, and it quickly can ensue to a lot of people, when you start, inviting and gathering. For some of you, you've had such a traumatic past that, and you were just waiting for, kind of your future to go ahead and feel better or more solid. And now you're faced again with a decision or a choice, and thinking and planning, you go automatically to this place of remembering, right? Remembering this past chaos, this trauma. But it's in the past, you know what I mean? So this is some energy that needs not to dictate how your choices are currently, but it needs to only show you about ways to do it differently than you did before. It's a way to kind of hone in on that so that you can produce differently based on what that was, not to, ruminate, think about, remember, and then potentially create that energy in your current situation with heavy focus, thinking, and then you go and create it, because that's what manifestation is, right? As we all well know, as I repeat all the time. Okay, here we go. Future position. What's that outlook? What's the outcome? Future position for Sagittarius. 10 of Pentacles. Everything's gonna be all right. Hey, we got the 10 of Wands with the Justice. Also, I want to call these out because it matters. We have Gemini and Libra energy out here, both excellent matches for Sagittarius. So very strong possibility that you could be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius. Or excuse me, a Libra or a, what's the other one? Gemini, the one that surrounds me. Them. Love Geminis. Okay. And Libras. It's my moon. Barely. So, well, okay, here we go. 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. I'm sitting here just playing. 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands. 7 of Cups and 9 of Wands. So the 7 of Cups is, I was just talking about this 7 of Cups with a friend of mine about the confusion of emotion, the emotional investment, and kind of almost not even being interested in any of these choices, but almost like, it's like you're faced with a choice, so you make the choice. The 9 of Wands is about someone who has been through a lot. So Spirit could be warning you to not make your choices and decisions from that energy, but rather to, so here we've got the 7 of Swords with the Ace of Cups, talking about needing to strategize how to move into a more, secure 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, like this more of an emotional investment of what it could look like going forward. The 10 of Pentacles is that forever. That's family, security, solidarity. That's that forever, ever after. The 4 of Pentacles is building the foundation. And again, with the 8 of Pentacles, do you see what we did here? We took the 4 and the 8 of Swords, because my guides are freaking amazing. We took the 4 and the 8 of Swords as the issue that needs to be worked on and turned it into Pentacles, more grounded energy about really being very focused and centered, kind of coming back down to reality, basically, because air thinks and it's off and it's, and then the Pentacles are heavy and grounded. So it's just about being more centered, more focused. Really saying that this is a fantastic opportunity to build something, really secure, but to also learn a lot and to the foundation that comes with the Four of Pentacles is not a loss, and it's not about being greedy. It's about, looking at what you have right now and then how to improve upon it. Sometimes, yes, it is about being greedy or selfish, and you may be faced with that kind of lingering guilt because it's a heavy energy, right? With Pentacles, Pentacles are heavy. And that comes with the sense of responsibility, obligation, things of that nature, which is how you produce, your Pentacles, duty, obligation, things of that nature. But this is about, you kind of looking at this from a more loving place with the Ace of Cups coming out, because it's about the love gained, the security earned. And the thinking is, that's here today, gone tomorrow. It's not tangible. Security, family, love, those are tangible. They are an emotion, yes, but it's way more tangible than thinking. Thinking is to create with that security and the emotion, right? Okay, cute. Thank you, Spirit. So, yeah, we've got the Three of Swords with the Two of Cups. So this is a tough conversation of a lot of realization. Here's more freaking swords at the bottom, mixed in with your emotions, of course, because the thinking is what leads you to having this want to kind of talk it out, figure things out. Six of Swords to, okay, King of Wands, major decision, major decision. That's that Sagittarius energy anyway, showing up to your own reading there with the King of Wands. That visionary, that down the road, the big picture, because that's a more calming sense about, looking at it from a more joyous place, because it's having passion for the future from a calmer state. From calming your mind, you can have a really different outlook on things, truly, versus, going into that imagination and all that unnecessary stuff. How's the time? 16. I don't really think we need to clarify any of that. I don't want to clarify any of that, but I am going to get some advice on another deck. So we will pull that here. Advice. Yeah, more thinking. Stinking swords. But you're fire. You can play with air quite well. You can play with air quite well. That's why you'll get along so good. That's all these wands come flying out of my deck. It's wands. I'm evoking your energy. Here we go. Okay. What's the advice? What's the advice for Sagittarius? I have a feeling that was couples, because the Lover's card's pretty serious. The Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, all that stuff feels pretty heavy. And it was Emperor, Empress. That feels established. So we're going to switch it for Sagittarius. Way to be different. I expect nothing less from this side of the zodiac wheel. About Scorpio on. Y'all get real individual. All right. What's that advice? Hermit, Three of Wands. There's the Three of Wands again from your past, from that past position, right? But the Hermit card is somebody who kind of keeps it all together. They're not somebody who's going to just frantically speak about things and talk about things and, go all willy-nilly with their thought process. Seven of Wands. Here come the wands, right? And your introspection there with the Hermit card, Seven of Wands, is about you being like, look, I need to just kind of have this time to process things and see what that looks like coming in. There, dadgummit. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Stress. Overthinking. Okay, Hierophant. We're going to only go one time through this deck, Spirit. Anything else you want to pull for the advice? The Hierophant is traditional values. Ten of Wands. Crikey. Okay, good. That's better. That's better. We're going to work it out. We're going to chop it up and work it out in the back. Advice. Here we go. So, okay. When you go within to the hermit energy, this is a spiritual awakening of sorts, of you really processing things from a broader perspective of outside of self through going through self, if that makes sense, because going through self is your higher self. It's about removing your ego and connecting with, that true core calling that you have inside. The Seven of Wands with the Nine of Swords, I'm going to pair these together because I think it has to do with the reasoning for either your person or you needing time to process this. And it's okay to tell your person, Seven of Wands, you don't have to, kind of bring this forth in a very chaotic energy, because if you have triggers from your past, right, with that Tower card in your past position, you may come across a little bit more abrasive than usual because of those things that need to be worked through, that may not have been worked through for some of you. For others of you, this is just you saying, look, I am needing time to process this and really look at what it's going to look like. We've got the Ten of Wands with the Hierophant. You almost like go so bold as to include a bunch of people, maybe ask around for some higher servant callings, like a clergyman or a counselor, or you could get tarot readings. Yes, you could maybe get tarot readings. It's this this burden of you wanting to really see what this is going to look like, because the Hierophant is not fun. This is not party. It's almost as if like the party's over. What you're thinking, if somebody's presenting this kind of, grand scale kind of, huge family dynamic to some of you, and you may have had a different idea, and so you're having to kind of set yourself this distance between this you and your person to be able to get control over this and to seek advice and to get counsel, no matter how long it takes. Like the Ten of Wands is about you working it out no matter what it takes, and that's okay. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Justice card are also back here. The Knight of Pentacles, they take their time, and I know fire signs are pretty like quick, let's go. And this might be what's causing you this underlying stress, is that you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm presented with this opportunity. I have to make a decision right now. But Spirit is reminding you that there is really not an emphasis of that. There really is no kind of pressure or push for you to have to do that, because this is a big decision. It's a life-changing decision. And you really need to do your due diligence to make sure that, this is what you want. We've got the Six of Swords again with the Ace of Cups, about really calming your mind so that you can be sure of the emotional investment that you're willing to take, make, or not. Okay. And it's okay. I don't know what your choice would be. I don't know your decision. I don't know your dynamics. I don't know your situation. I don't know your past. So that would depend completely on you. And again, with the Four of Swords, with the Page of Swords at the bottom, again, as I split, investigating, learning, figuring this out, doing some research. A lot of times it's the research. People will come into my live chats all the time. Will I conceive? Am I pregnant? I'm like, dude, that's the easy part. That's the easy part, is making them. It's everything after that. Are y'all going to make it? Are you going to have a nice, healthy dynamics? Did you not come from a happy house? And are you nervous about what this is going to do? Things like that. So these are things that you really need to discuss, but you have to have the clarity and peace of mind after somebody presents something like this to you, to be able to process it and then come back and to be able to communicate that clearly, with your own way of, getting to the bottom of it and figuring it out. Okay. Whew. I get it. I myself, actually, I'm going to do the Love Oracle. I myself could not conceive, so that option was made for me. But there's a lot of couples that don't make it, and then there's a lot more couples that like the kids don't help and the kids don't fix it. So if it's meant to come in to kind of like maybe bring you closer together, really think about that aspect. If it's brought into, just kind of this whim, or it's a surprise that you're just now finding out about your person, and y'all have already been through a lot of connection together, and you're talking about what your forever ever is going to look like, and now you're like, wow, okay, I'm already invested in this. Lover's card. I'm already invested in this. Now, geez, I have to really kind of think about what am I capable of now? Because the bond's there. The bond is there with the person. And when you build that bond and it's there, it's hard to shake it. It's hard to shake it. Okay. What else does Sagittarius couples? I'm going to say this is a couple. What do they need to know? These readings are so interesting. I love how my guides are kind of like this. Okay. One time. Friends and Snake has fallen out. So the Snake is about temptation and envy and yep, there's wedding and divine timing. So you guys have talked about like forever ever, and now you're finally starting to talk about what forever looks like, right? Where do we live? What do we do? What is it going to look like? And then the kid thing pops up, or the family thing pops up, or for some of you, you're learning that your person needs to, be close to their family. And like, if you're not close to them, now you'll have to figure that out, things like that. So it's a major decision where you have to pull back and really think about things. We've got friends. So we've got friends, and then we've got Snake, right? This one here is about like trust and partnerships and support and loyalty. It's the complete opposite here with Snake. And then we've got divine intervention that has also come out, which is about, karma and catalyst. I mean, this divine intervention, it's not a beautiful picture that they've painted here on this card. This looks like a house that's up in flames, and these people are just standing here watching it. And divine intervention is, it's not always a beautiful thing, but it's a necessary thing. It's something that, kind of either will correct a choice that we've made, or is something that is sent to teach us a very valuable lesson based on decisions and choices that we make. Because life is a series of choices and decisions, as you have seen, with judgment on top of opportunity, right? So we've got friends and Snake out here in divine intervention. So you're in that chaotic energy, right? Of like, is this going to take us like all the way apart? We're going to go from, 0 to 60, from like going along and getting along to just kind of like, real quick stop. This ain't going to happen anymore. And you're just worried. We've got divine timing, wedding, spiritual awakening. We've got storm warning right under that with mask. Okay. Of like revealing this whole thing that you're fretting and thinking about with Snake and mask. This is the unknown. This is the unknown. And we have to be very, very careful with that storm warning coming out. They just want me to keep reminding you about your thoughts and feelings, having that effect on the quantum field. So if you think and feel something terrible will happen, you will create it. I'm just telling you, I've done this. I've seen it happen. I've watched it happen in real time right in front of me, where I'm telling somebody, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. And then bam, it happened. And then I get so mad and I'm like, I said, don't say that. Listen to me. Watch what you're manifesting, watch what you're thinking, watch what you're saying, because you will absolutely create it. We have a beautiful connection here that's starting out. You know, we've got wedding, we've got spiritual awakening, we've got divine timing, you know, about things kind of being revealed over time. You know, not getting in our head about creating something that hasn't happened yet by thinking negatively about it. Letting it evolve to its level in front of you versus, you know, trying to control it from an energy of fear. Trying to control a situation from the place of fear is a very dangerous thing to do. Honestly, it's very dangerous. So, okay. I feel like that was the couple's message. We're going to move on to single persons, because obviously that was people who are making, you know, no judgment here, but I have a feeling that most people that are talking about forever and kids and having families and stuff have a little history. They got a little bit of investment in that. That's not, you know, we've just been talking for, you know, a month or two, and now I want to talk marriage. It's like, whoa, pump the brakes. There's no better way to scare a Sagittarius off than start talking that deep, that fast. If I know my Sagittarius placements, and I know a few. All right, so we're going to look at single persons real quick. All right, single persons, Sagittarius energy. Single persons, Sagittarius energy. What do single persons need to know? Single persons. There's the Hermit at the bottom. Single person, Sagittarius with the moon. Uh-oh. In your head, in your heads. Okay. Single person, Sagittarius need to know. We have the Justice and the King of Pentacles with the Hanged Man. Okay. Making some sort of a decision. Big, long-standing decision here. Let's see what crosses or complements you. I feel like things are looking pretty balanced with you. Crosses or complements. The Ace of Wands. So you are getting ready to start something here. Ace of Wands is fire energy, right? You're going with your complete and total passion on this one. With the Justice card, I feel like you've probably learned a lot so far, and you could be ready right now to go ahead and put yourself back out there after, you know, some situations that you've been through here where you've learned a lot. Justice is about knowledge, karmic lessons, and the cause and effect of those, right? The cause and effect of those is that you're probably ready to come out of that. So tell me about the best that can be achieved. It is springtime after all. So we've got May energy running around. Ready to get out there. Lover's card. The best that can be achieved, right? So you've done that. You've taken that time to balance. There is a lot of time of investment here with the Justice card. This is life-changing, right? So you took the time to kind of balance yourself out. Maybe you went through something pretty traumatic. We'll get to that past position here in a minute. But this does look like you've kind of done that work to hopefully create something that would be long-standing here with that Lover's card energy. Tell me about the foundation. Oh, yeah. The Tower just wanted to roll out backwards. That could be, you know, how chaotic your past was, is that you tried and tried and tried to stop this thing from happening, and there was nothing that was going to stop it. And so it took you a minute. It kind of took you a minute to get your bearings back underneath you. Yeah, bearings back underneath you with the Ten of Pentacles. They're like, look at the bottom, how solid that is. Okay, tell me about the foundation, the reason for the reading. Immediately. Two of Wands. Ready. You are ready. I can't help but notice. So cool. We have two here. There are the choice, right? There's two here. We won't worry about the snake in the tree quite yet. We have the balancing of the two scales. And what complements you is that you're ready to start making decisions, making choices about pursuing, accepting, acknowledging, working something out. Okay, we've got the 9 and the 8 of Cups with the King of Cups. I feel like you've kind of taken back control of your emotions. The King of Cups is very mentally and emotionally balanced. This is healthy. This looks pretty darn healthy. I'm not mad at this at all. This looks like you've done work. You've really put the effort in to make sure that you're going to manifest correctly. Tell me about the past position, please. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Had offers, Knight of Cups to the Tower. Okay, so these, all your previous stuff, everywhere you've ever invested yourself emotionally, right? We had that 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. That 8 of Cups is like kind of removing yourself from being overly emotionally invested too quickly. You were, following your instincts to be laying it on pretty thick here with the Knight of Cups, and you were just offering. And it only led you to Tower moments, right? Tower moment. Interesting. Okay. Tell me about that future position, the outcome. Tell me about the outcome. Okay, so the 7 of Swords and the Emperor wanted to come out together. The Emperor is, that major focus. This Tower just wants to sit back here, I guess. So we've got the the King of Pentacles with the Tower, laying down a plan to have control over that work you've done. Like, this is major work on self to benefit from reward over really figuring out some things here. We've got the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Yep. So you're figuring it out. This is somebody who is not going to settle for anything less than that super focused, secure, forever type of energy, like the creme de la creme. The Emperor is the king of all kings. And you've done the work to move past whatever it is that you've gone through, that you've suffered from in the past here. Interesting. I want to clarify the 7 of Swords. I want to clarify the 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords, 7 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Tower. Tower again. One more, please. And the 3 of Swords. So this is you saying never again. Never again, never again, never again, never again. And the standards have been raised. We have 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. World card. King of Pentacles again. To the Death card. Okay. So yes. Yeah. You're ready. You're ready to get out there and see what kind of opportunities are available. For some of you, you may have had an offer already with the Ace of Wands. Your Ace of Cups in the back is about you doing things a little bit more emotionally invested than you're probably comfortable doing. And now you got creative here about learning. And this is that deep want for what it is that you've learned to go and finally be put to the test. You're ready to test out what it is you've learned here with that Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like, okay, I learned some things. I learned some things about what I was not doing correctly, what that was manifesting and creating. And now that I'm balanced and I've got my head and my heart in alignment and I'm ready to go, I'm ready to show the world what I have learned. Right, with the Two of Wands is ready to make choices and decisions. I was just shuffling again. Ace of Swords with the Lovers, ready to show the world what I have learned. There's the Seven of Swords again. Major strategy about, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Doing it different. Very different. Very different. King of Cups and the Sun card came out. Did y'all see that? Oh, what was that? Ten of Pentacles is flipping out. Yeah, okay. Yep, you have really established yourself in a very secure position that you're not going to rush into anything, but you're ready to go out and try out what it is you've learned. Indeed, you're ready to go and put it to the test, I'm thinking. It's interesting whenever we gather knowledge and information to be able to go out and put it to the test. That's a beautiful part about healing, because the most important thing about healing is understanding and having accountability for what it is that you did in the situation, so that when you go out next time, you do things differently to create better results, better than what you did before. It's not about, us assigning blame to not have accountability so that we can just skate through life and just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. That's not healing. That's escapism. That's blame shifting. That's toxic. Look at this. I just flipped the deck over. Three of Swords. That's toxic. Three of Swords, Three of Swords. Highly toxic. So what we want to do is make sure that it is shed clean. You got to shed that stuff clean. You got to take this opportunity to look at your part of what did you have a hand in, and how can you maybe do that differently going forward. And you're pretty excited to get out there and test it out. Four of Wands. More wands. Excited. Yes. Six of Cups. Four of Wands. Six of Cups. Star card. Come on. Come on. Okay. Cayutes. Hi, Taja. I think that's your beautiful name. Sorry. Hello. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Hi. Okay. We're going to run Oracle for the singles. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Yep. They said Oracle. Do it. Okay. It's coming. Oracle. We want to run. We want to run. We want to run. No. Yeah, we're going to grab Oracle. Yes, but you let me get advice. We're going to look at advice for the singles. Raising them standards, balanced, manifesting, better decisions. Hello, come on. And I split to the Emperor and the King of Cups. Oh my God, with the Six of Pentacles. Keep doing that. Okay. Three of Wands again. Any advice for singles? Any advice? Full card. World, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Okay, that's that emotional removal. This is you getting balance so that you can close these old cycles out, because you've learned a lot. That's it. What's the advice? We've got Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon card, Four of Swords. When the moon and the Four of Swords come out together, this could be like heavy dreams, heavy dream planning. Maybe you're really kind of being called here to listen to your dreams. You may be getting some message through dreams for some of you. The Ten of Wands is also coming out. Because the Four of Swords is about sleep and the Moon card is about dreams. So I always feel like that could be something there. Okay, so I'm seeing it here. So the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords have come out. So this is about you making sure to take your time with this. Just ultimately take your time, because this is hard work. When we close these old cycles, when we learn these lessons, when we pull ourselves away, it's the equivalent to like if you are an addict and then you quit doing something for so long and you do all that work to detox and cleanse your system, and then you go out, right, to a party or something and everybody's doing it and you're heavily tempted, right? This is doing all that work to cleanse and close these cycles and learn as much as you can about how to not do that or to, better your body. So this is you trying to maintain as balanced as possible with everything that you've learned to be able to make good decisions, not moving from a place of extreme emotion whenever you're having this blind faith in what it is that you're ready to embark upon. Having the Fool card with the World card, this is the beginning, this is the very end of these life-changing decisions, and it's not going to be a place of emotional choice when you're making these decisions and choices. It's going to be from a place of healed, grounded energy, from a focus of pure intended love, to be able to receive love, to be able to receive support and security. And making sure, because if anything is coming in confusion, it is a lesson. They want me to reiterate that for you guys. If you feel like something is coming in and it is confusing you here, if you feel like you're just unsure, something is vague, there's nothing saying that you're not allowed to take your time and kind of work through this and get clarity over that feeling, over that issue that you have. Because this is a major decision that you're going to make. You're going to be very, very, very careful here with the Eight of Pentacles, because this is all that work, that dedication, that commitment. King of Cups, Emperor, Judgment at the run out, right? These are very strong energies. I've got Queens and Kings over here. I've got Emperors and Kings over here, right? Dedication to doing that work to make very poignant decisions based on more solid energy, right? Because if you're confused, that's a life lesson right here. Because that could be life-changing. You could go through another cycle if you don't take your time to really think about something and really allow itself to reveal itself to you, which is also this divine feminine energy. It's ready to receive. Ready to receive whatever it is you're trying to show me. Take your time. Take your time to receive whatever information, downloads, messages. Watch your investment wisely. Okay. And by investment, I mean investment of self. Your time, your currency of self, that's a major investment. That's why they call it paying attention, as I like to say so often. Time is a currency. Okay. We're going to look at the beach time soul love oracle, since you came out as the Justice and off the bat as somebody who is balanced, who has learned these life lessons. And the cause and effect is you're ready to show the world what you learned. Let's see what you have learned, what you're ready to do regarding manifesting in somebody based on your vibration, based on your frequency. Where are you at, Sagittarius? Healthy choices. Okay. Healthy choices. My Virgo placements love that. I'm all about them healthy choices. This is somebody who's healed, right? Taking that time. We've got keys on a ring. Decisions, choices, many, many options. Many options. It's very important to take your time and make a healthy choice, not just making a choice of opportunity, right? Just because somebody presents themselves to you doesn't mean, okay, hi, nice to meet you, come on in. No. No, no, no. We've got stability, security back here with palm tree. You have to make sure that somebody is stable and secure before you are investing that valuable currency of self. You have ascended here, ascended from the heartbreak because you've stopped these patterns, right? With the axe coming out, heartbroken, ascending. Ascending is about transcending and evolving to the next phase, right? Evolvement. Because stopping these patterns that only create heartbreak, that only creates this feeling of deep regret and remorse over and over and over again, the axe. Stop the pattern. Finishing that, we've got Cupid's arrow. Have faith that love is coming. This is hesitation though, because Cupid's arrow is that very beginning stage. It is the intent, Sagittarius, with your archer bow, right? How funny, you got almost your card. This is, be careful where you're pointing your arrow. Okay, take your time. Take your time and take aim with great care. Take aim with great care before you go investing the currency and the energy of you into involving another person with all their energy. Because everybody we go and talk to has got something. Everybody's got something. And they've got their people. And their people have their stuff. And then you're inviting in like energy balls, right? So you have to be very, very methodical and careful about where you aim your arrow. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I feel like those were the messages for today. I thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all so much for your participation. I will look for y'all coming up here within the next couple of weeks for your career and finance reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. And until next time, I will catch y'all soon. Be sure and hit that notification bell to catch me live here. Also, if you are on other platforms, those are also in my link tree, and you can catch me live over there as well as posting other videos. Until then, wishing you all love, light, abundance, and all the positive vibes you can possibly handle. Y'all take care. Bye.